I want you to hush. And first of all, what I said
I love going viral.
I asked you.
Oh, yeah.
I asked you.
Oh, maybe I need to go
if
live.
You had.
Go live. I mean, you're not going to have but about 2 viewers.
I mean, that don't matter.
Okay, cool. I have like over 100,000.
Oh, we know because you've been sucking dick and getting fucked in the ass.
I might be, but that's something that you tried to do, and obviously it didn't work.
Oh, no, okay, I never tried to do that.
Oh, really? You want to roll the
tapes? You're going to have to go, John.
Elaine, let me tell you something.
If you're going to go all talking about your mother and all
I'm not talking about her.
Make sure we get all this. I want you to hush.
Shalom. First off, I want to start by saying all praises, honor, and glory is due unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. That's all praises to the world calls God, whose true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, by Hashem in the name, and Yahushai being the name but only begotten Son. Also want to say the bondage to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace and mercy to the hopeful leg preaching word of truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Tazabah, Lord will, with another video to edify. And, we in the midst of that ungodly generation, and now, it's so tough that now you got a clothing line. You just saw in that first video, you had little bugged out, meant to be destroyed Jake got caught by his family doing, mo corn, right? And he proud about it. Then you got a whole clothing line called Life of Sin. And and they got big names in this shit. There ain't no little names in this shit, just promoting this shit. And this is where society is. This is what Jake is. Right? Let's get some precept. This is Isaiah 3:9. It says, the show of their countenance that witness against them. They declare their sin in Sodom, they hide it not. And this is Jake on an entire scale. Any type of wickedness, any type of iniquity is boosted up. They're saturated. Like Bane said, he said, you merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it. This is niggas. Right? They were born in sin and they want to live in it. It says they hide it not, woe unto their souls, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Because at the end of this, all that wickedness that you're doing, you're going to have to pay for. Verse 11, it says, woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him. For the reward of his hand shall be given him. You got Jake just completely in it. Just believes that, oh yeah, it's fashionable, but now sin is fashionable. Right? Even though the cross is nothing more than a death instrument, and it's not a showing of the Lord at all, but here it is. They'll even get shirts, all types of shit, tattoos with upside down crosses, because they think it's a rebellion against what is, and that's how they believe that they're making a statement. It's Jeremiah 6:15. It says, were they ashamed when they committed abomination? Nay, they were not ashamed at all. They were not at all ashamed. Neither could they blush, right? And this is how Jake acts. I mean, look who's being promoted. You got the bitch, the dirty, nasty lizard bitch, Sexy Red, had a baby the next day. She's showing off her ass on Instagram and shit, taking pictures, and somehow this stuff is blowing up to where it's just in nigga news. Check it out, Sexy Red, one day after having a baby. Look at her natural curves. You got to be kidding me, man. These niggas don't blush. They don't wink at sin. They don't act like it's something to be ashamed of. It's a culture of acceptance for it now. It says, neither could they blush. Therefore they shall fall among them that fall. At the time that I visit them, shall they be cast down, say Yahweh. And that's what's going to happen. Because your sins isn't enough for you to feel some type of shame about. The Lord is going to cause that day to come where he's going to pull your card. Let me get this. This is Romans 1:18. For the wrath of the Most High is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness. And that's what we're waiting for. It's the wrath of the Most High to be revealed. And all these migrants that are coming up, they showing themselves to be part of the catalyst for shit to start popping off, man. Here it is. The Super Bowl is supposed to be this weekend. You know, they've been talking about how there's all these foreign troops and everything, foreign military-age men coming from all nations through the southern United States border, right? They're even clocking in masses of so-called Chinese coming through the southern border. All of them military-age men, serious-ass faces, coming through that border, and they're talking about invasions. Well, here it is. Super Bowl's about to be here this Sunday, February 11th. And they were already talking about this thing could be a shit show. So things could pop off to where something could happen, and now the wrath of the Lord is issuing forth. People running into each other's houses, martial law being set in, right? Austerity measures, all these things. We in a time of woe. We in a time of destruction. We in a time of the Lord's judgment against ungodly men. This is Second Peter 3:7. It says, but the heavens and the earth shall, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. That destruction of ungodly men. Let's see what the Lord has coming as far as the thermonuclear missiles, right? The plague that's talking about in Zechariah, the 14th chapter. Let me get it. I think it was Zephaniah, not Zechariah. No, Zechariah. This is Zechariah 14, and it says, I don't know how to write one, man. Give me a second. This show. Zechariah 14:15. I don't know if that's the right place. Zechariah 14:15. It says, and so shall be the plague of the horse. 14:12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Most High, Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. And 2/3 of Jake, they fought against the Israel of the Lord. It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And what makes that happen? What is one technology, one military technology in the world today that can make somebody's flesh consume away on their bones, make their eyes consume away in their holes, make their tongue consume away in their mouth? Well, thermonuclear heat. Let's get this. This is in the New Testament. 2 Peter 3, In 10, it says, but the day of Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and your body is completely consisted of elements. This is why the Lord said, He said, men shall return to dust which he came. What is dust made out of? What is the earth made out of? Elements. So the Lord said what? The elements shall melt with fervent heat. That includes the people. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Right? This is what's getting prepared. The Lord is getting prepared to melt these niggas, man. They become dross. Let's get that dross in 10. This is in Zechariah or Ezekiel 12, and in 17 it says, and the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, so I can say, son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross. All they are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace. Corrosive metals, metals that don't hold any value, that don't hold a luster or shine. They're easily corrupted. That's niggas. They are even the dross of silver. Right? Therefore, thus say Yahweh power, because all ye are become dross, behold, therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it, to melt it, so will I gather you in mine anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. Yeah, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. As the silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh, that I, Yahweh, have poured my fury upon you. For this behavior, for this promotion of wickedness, this is all that's left, man. A life of sin becoming fashionable, man. This you niggas, man. Shalom.